what do you like the look of?
The alien thing.
You want the Holly? Yes, Holly's chosen the alien.
OK.
Please.
You've gone for the picture of the alien. Here is a clip of Patrick Moore talking to a man who can genuinely speak alien.
Mr. Bernard Byron from Essex moves in a realm of the unknown which makes it very difficult for us to disprove him. And yet he has the charm, the cheerfulness and the courage which is common to all independent thinkers. How many languages can you speak?
I can speak altogether 3 of the space languages. One is Venusian, the second is Kruger, the planet Kruger 60b, yes, and Pluto.
How did you learn these languages?
These languages have been a gift sent from me from the actual people by rays.
What about Plutonian? What does that sound like?
Plutonian is what does that
mean, actually?
That means, how are all you? I am very pleased to see you this afternoon.
What I like about that is it makes up that aliens have a concept of our hours, like they have before and afternoons.
I used to be able to speak alien, but I've got my bottom teeth grew back. OK, here is your related question. Do the majority of our studio audience believe in extraterrestrials?
What's your definition of an extraterrestrial?
Well, terrestrial is like BBC 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Extraterrestrials like Men and Motors, UK Living. Have I misunderstood this question?
Aliens, basically aliens.
What I don't understand about aliens is they travel millions of light years. They never come and meet the president or anything, do they? It's like, oh no, I'm going to hang out with some rednecks and have sex with them in the night.
Maybe they're more like you than you think.
Looking at this picture, why don't you get fat aliens? I mean, they can eat anything they want, can't they? They're aliens.
Jabba the Hutt, he was fat.
Yeah.
He wasn't an alien.
He was?
He wasn't.
What was he?
He wasn't real.
So you mean real
Some
aliens?
real ones, like this one here.
It is fun when people do spot aliens, though. Like what I like about... There was some a while back in Dudley, where apparently Dudley is like a hotspot in this country for UFO activity, right? Somebody rang up to say they'd seen a UFO, and they went, what's it like? And they went, it looks like a Dorito. And they now, when describing shapes, who gets to Dorito before triangle?
Do the majority of our studio audience believe in extraterrestrials? Yes or no, Sean?
I don't think they do. I think they're quite a rational bunch.
OK, what do you think? What are you going to go with? Yes or no?
Oh.
I think they do.
I think they do.
There's a lot of space out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go true then.
OK, I can tell you the answer is yes. 54% of our audience said they believe in extraterrestrials. Robbie Williams, Uri Geller, Krista Berg, Gloria Honeyford, David Icke, Danny Dyer, Howard from the Halifax ads. They all believe in aliens. Can they all be wrong?
There's a new show on telly, Jimmy, called The X Factor.
Did you ever watch The X Factor?
I watched it until the judges' houses this year, and I thought, I'll give it a go. And then they sent Paul home, and Louis might as well just gone, oh, well, I've heard y'all sing, but I'm going to pick the youngest and the ones that'll go on the posters there on the bedroom walls. It was absolute bullshit that Paul went home, and that's my serious answer. I think Paul had the best voice in the competition. They told him that in the first round, and now what they're going to do is to go, oh, come back next year. I hope he does with an Uzi.
Miles, do you watch X Factor?
Yeah, very, very big fan. I mean, essentially, it's Bake Off without ovens. It's a bit sort of samey, isn't it? It's people standing and singing. Sometimes they go up and down. I sort of feel that it's ready for something else, and I would really get behind, you know, like if they had a proper brass band on or something like that. What that programme really needs is a decent trombonist.
Helen, who's your favourite judge? Who do you like?
Favourite judge?
Favourite judge?
Nobody's got a favourite judge. Oh, probably Justice Edie.
Yeah. On the X Factor, who's your favourite judge on the X Factor?
Yeah.
I think Nicole does a really good job, and also she's amazing.
Nicole singer.
Yeah, she's good. Yeah.
Yeah, she's definitely got something.
Yeah, I like Nicole. And they brought Sharon Osbourne back, which is
I know,
quite surprising,
from the
actually.
dead, by the looks of it. It's a medical miracle that they've got
Why
her.
have they got a wind cannon just aimed at her?
Henning, do you watch X Factor?
No, I must admit I haven't watched it. Strange concept, isn't it? Going on a reality TV show. Because the people, essentially, what they end up with, they end in a situation where they'll be temporarily too well-known to take public transport, but because it's unwaged, they're still too poor to travel by cab. And that is the real sob story for me in that whole context.
Well, a leading psychologist this week claims the X Factor producers are deliberately creating cruel twists because viewers have become immune to sob stories.
I'm bored of them. I mean, what sort of person uses a sob story to get on television and become famous?
Oh, it's Yasser Arafat.
Yasser Arafat there.
So I can't really see the monitor very well. I just assumed he was there.
Simon Cowell. The picture of Simon Cowell taking a picture of himself.
OK, you've chosen the selfie there. A recent survey revealed that British people take 35 million selfies a month. So we asked our studio audience, do people take too many pictures of themselves? Yes or no?
I would say no.
Are you aware of how many pictures you take of yourself in the average week?
Well, all girls do my age. Like, you know, when you're going out, before you go out, you take lots of pictures and stuff. I mean, if I look at Instagram, I can look at my account and there's loads of all my friends and there's loads of things and everyone's got selfies.
Let's have a look at some of the pictures of you recently. Have you put on weight since that was taken?
No, there's an art to it.
Do you take many pictures of yourself, Miles?
I've knocked a few out.
Miles, 1 in 8 people admit to taking sexy selfies.
Yeah?
Are you one of those?
Listen, if it comes out sexy, it comes out sexy. I'm not... I just think of them as photos.
This is my favourite ever selfie of all time. So in 2011, a macaque monkey took a selfie after wildlife photographer David Slater left his camera unattended. Here's the selfie taken by a monkey of himself.
Is that for real?
That is for real, yeah. He left his camera out and the monkeys got hold of it.
Really?
That's a genuine thing. Here's another incredible selfie. See if you recognise anyone from this photo.
No, not really.
The guy on the left is the Pope.
What?
Some kids took a little selfie with him, which I think is a modern thing for the Pope to do.
I did it on their phone or his, because he's got the Pope mobile, hasn't he? I keep reading it.
John, you took a selfie this week. Can you talk me through what was going on there? I mean...
This week...
What happened?
That was my New Year's party. I had a beard, and I decided that throughout the evening I would shave the beard off in instalments as a little treat for my guests. That was the penultimate stage, and they call that the monkey tail beard. And it looks like a monkey tail.
Oh, yeah. We've got one of your selfies. Don't worry about that.
What?
We've got a selfie of you. Let's have a look.
I'll tell you what.
What was that for?
It was for... I did, like, a documentary on weight loss. So it was to illustrate my weight loss and also the last one to send to a couple of people, you know what I mean?
Was it really good?
Oh, thank you. You can follow me on Instagram if you like. I already follow you.
I'll follow you back.
Brilliant.
This week, the new president of the RSPB encouraged people to eat animals killed by the roadside. So we asked our studio audience, would you eat roadkill, yes or no?
At the moment, yeah, I would eat it raw off the pavement. I haven't eaten meat for a while and I'm gagging for some. So if it died by accident or of laughter, I will eat it raw. I've eaten flies when I've been on my bike.
Well, it depends on where you live, isn't it? Like, if you live in America, of course you eat roadkill. Because you drive into bears or moose or... So, like, proper big animals where there is a good steak on them. But over here, essentially, well, all you have is hedgehogs or something, and there's just nothing on them. So, and then just squashed into the tarmac, and so it's more road than kill.
What was worse, the camel toe or the anus?
I can't remember, but when you watch it back, you're like, oh, don't be soft, like, it can't be that bad. But actually, when you're doing it, it's horrific.
What did it taste like? What's...
I can never actually eat any more like turkey or chicken sandwiches because it just reminds me of that.
I've never heard anyone say that before. I ate a thing that tasted like chicken, so it's put me off chicken. Normally they just go, it wasn't that bad, it tasted like chicken.
No, but like a minging chicken, like...
Minging chicken.
You don't think it'd be a good new flavour of crisp?
No, it would be vile.
Camel toe.
What about the ostrich anus? How was that?
I can't actually remember what it tasted like.
Probably like normal anus.
Would you eat roadkill?
Well, it's hard for me to eat roadkill because I've got a sweet tooth. So unless someone run over a trifle.
Oh, would you eat roadkill?
Nah, but then I'm kind of a stickler for it. Like, I'm the sort of person who won't eat meat that's cooked on the dirty George Foreman.
On the dirty George Foreman?
You know, like the little grills.
It cleans itself, the George Foreman.
Doesn't in my house.
People come in when you leave the room and do that, but it's not self-cleaning. It cleans itself, a house, doesn't it? I find. I just leave, I come back, everything's clean.
Worst thing about camping? What do you think, Sean?
You can't pretend you're out when the Jehovah's Witnesses come round. So they can see the silhouette. They can see the silhouette of you creeping round inside the tent.
Sean, you go camping quite a lot. What do you like about it?
What do I like about it?
What's the attraction?
It's cheap. No, I like going to the toilet and everyone knows what you're going to do. A toilet roll in your hand.
Because it's weird telling people on the way.
Yeah.
In a regular hotel, I'll stop people and say, "You'll never guess where I'm going. But I haven't got a toilet roll to prove it."
I just need to walk around, go past every tent, go, oh, I've got my toilet roll here, and I'm headed over there.
I think we know what's going on.
Yeah. Everybody, me, off the telly, I'm going to the toilet.
John, do you go camping?
No, I tried it. I like the idea of being in the wilderness, but then I find out how scared I am of everything. Everything pretty much from a worm upwards. I'm pretty scared of. Sleeping in a wet, don't like that. And just the general loneliness.
The general loneliness? How's that different from home?
Because there's a telly at home and I can have the voices. Put my DVD on and pretend, oh, I'm going to sleep in my bar in New York. Where everybody knows my name.
Well, I think it has to be the transition of power, where Tony Blair has stepped down as Prime Minister and Gordon Brown has quickly gone into his shoes. I personally have done very well, incredibly well, out of Tony Blair's time, because I had the wisdom, about 10 years ago, to place a bet at Ladbrokes that his last meeting will be with Arnold Schwarzenegger, who would also be the Governor of California. And I put another bet on Brown's last meeting is with Dale Winton, who's be the leader of Hamas.
And then Schwarzenegger sitting there, and he said, we had a wonderful fried English breakfast. Did you see that nonsense?
I did see
Well,
that.
you cannot fry steroids, so you know the man.
I watched the press conference with Brown on Wednesday, and he says, I'm going to make some changes at number 10. And I presume he means policy-wise, but I thought he should just make some changes to number 10, like getting rid of that door. It's been there years. Maybe change it into saloon style, right? Or some of those beads that they have to separate a newsagents from his house. You know those?
He should stoneclad it.
I'd like to see him slide down on a pole.
I always think Brown looks like he's just taken the head off a bear costume like that.
He's only got one eye. Well, only one of them works. If you're going to start making people in charge who've only got one eye, why not go with the legend that is Columbo? How good would he be in Prime Minister's Question Time? Just one more thing. Mr. Cameron, my wife's a great fan of yours.
I thought it was so wrong of Tony Blair to go out and say all his problems are based on his big mouth. I mean, you don't call your wife that in public.
He's been called Bush's poodle.
I know that when they do play Frisbee together.
Bush said, I've heard he's been called my poodle, but he's bigger than that. What, he's like a labradoodle?
You've got Gordon Brown, you've got Tony Blair. Who looks better naked?
Both mingers.
Both mingers?
But I would do Tony Blair, I have to say.
Tony, I know you got your afternoons off now.
I met him
him on a job once.
You met him on a job? What did you say, God? Are you Tony Blair?
I literally spun around and he was standing there and it was like everything went really slow and there was this big light behind him. He is sexy. He is so... Like, everyone's like, what?
He's going to be a peace envoy to the Middle East.
Making that Blair. Peace envoy for the Middle East is like making Mel Gibson in charge of a Holocaust museum.
He'd certainly take an interest in the Nazi memorabilia, wouldn't he?
Spice Girls. I'm thrilled because it's the first time they've been together in years, kind of like Paris Hilton's knees, and I got very excited about that. Victoria, apparently, as she's called now. I love it when gets money. And when Victoria, Posh came over to our country, and she thought she was going to be so terrific, and then she found out in Beverly Hills she's fat, so she came home.
Alexa, you know your pop. How
Yeah,
old were you the first time the Spice Girls came?
11 or 12, that first year of school. Secondary school. I didn't first go to school at 11. Weird.
Girl power was a brilliant concept, wasn't it? It was like, you know, you're equal to boys, and if you're not treated equally, wear a boob tube and you'll be fine. And...
Yeah.
I love the Spice Girls and I love what they did with the styling, but I'm a bit concerned now that what's going to happen is they're going to come back, try and recreate all of that again, but having to wear very big supportive pants now, put their knees up above their boobs and squeeze it all in.
Isn't that what your show's about?
Yeah.
Putting fat women in clothes that they shouldn't wear.
It's not what it's called. Tune in next week on putting fat women in clothes they shouldn't wear.
What's her name? The one that just had the Eddie Murphy baby?
Scary.
Scary, yes.
Yeah.
And now that she's nursing, I said they should call her Dairy Spice.
It turns out it was Eddie Murphy's kid.
Well, it came out in a fat suit.
Did you hear this? They've got this machine. This digitally enhances their voices. And I'd really like to be in charge of that machine. Especially when Posh Spy steps up to the mic, just press off. She's going,
Big storms and flooding. Because I know they had them in Yorkshire, but in Scotland we had, like, thunder and lightning storms, which I really enjoy, because during a storm I always shag my girlfriend and pretend that it's the conception of the Antichrist. I really hope she doesn't watch this, especially because she's pregnant.
The thing I like about the reporting of the floods is there's always someone in the high street with a canoe. My question is, where's he getting the canoe? Just nip into boots. Oh, you haven't got a canoe? Fuck you.
There's a lot of people in Yorkshire who won speedboats on Bullseye in the 80s. For years, you know, everyone thought that, oh, okay, he's a right prick, he's got a speedboat, but now who's the winner? Tom Cruise has been banned from Germany. He's not allowed in Germany to make this new film. I don't know, something about the Second World War, the littlest Nazi or something.
Yeah, you should be careful. He could be here. Everyone should look under their chairs. That poor wife that never speaks. Watch her eyes. She's always blinking. SOL. Help me. Help me.
And he's not allowed in because he's a Scientologist.
In Germany, Scientology is not recognised as a church. It's seen as akin to Nazism.
I got a little bit angry about it at first, and then I thought, do you know what? It's a made-up religion, and us Jedis, we do not get annoyed at all.
Have you considered Scientology?
It's a bollocks religion.
I'm going to educate you.
Go on.
Scientology asserts that we are descended from 13.5 trillion beings from an overpopulated corner of the galaxy who were dumped in Earth's volcanoes by an evil galactic warlord called Xenu 75 million years ago.
Ziggy playing guitar. That's like a David Bowie lyric, doesn't it?
It's just mental. I mean, there is absolutely no logic to it whatsoever.
Yeah, but if it keeps them happy, who cares? It's when they come after you.
How do they come after you again?
Happy New Year!
It's a film. It's about a guy who apparently is like a good Nazi.
Yeah, it's Klaus von Stauffenberg.
Here's a piece of meat before I kill you. What's a good Nazi? The whole thing is so, insane. It's the Nazis versus the Scientologists. I never thought I'd be on the side of Hitler. I mean, it's crazy.
Is there no one so culturally different that the Americans won't just have him played by Tom Cruise? Like, he was the last samurai. I'm surprised he wasn't in that f***ing Muhammad Ali film. And he goes over as a samurai, right, which, by definition, everyone trains when they're about 5, right? He turns up aged 40 and just sort of picks it up.
Well, you're going to be a real shock when you see Finding Nemo. They talk in that. Fish. What they do in films these days, outrageous.
OK, let's have a look and see if Tom Cruise is up there. Yes, this is the story that Tom Cruise has been banned from filming in Germany because of his Scientology beliefs. So the Germans are calling Scientologists evil. That's the pot calling the kettle gay. Fingers on buzzers, what else have the nation been talking about this week?
I think you might remember the tennis championship's been played at Wimbledon this year. Again. Every year.
The women's tournament, they're going to get paid the same as the lads for winning it for the first time.
Venus and penis, whatever the hell their names are. It's like, pow! Pow! And they don't use a racket. I mean, they are...
They've banned people from wearing fancy dress because they're worried about Fathers for Justice.
They've told the security to look out for people dressed as Batman or Superman, but what if there's a proper emergency? What if something actually goes wrong and Batman turns up and he can't get in? That's mental.
Batman will be able to get past a £3.20 an hour security guard, or he'll be all use anyway.
Pick of the polls. Rob, Paisley, Josh, what do you like the look of?
The suitcases?
You've chosen the suitcases. Here's your related question. Most people find going on holiday stressful. True or false?
True. The one thing that proper grinds my gears about going on holiday is you get to the hotel and your room's not ready. Like, that shit pisses me off. Like, I get that other people stay here too, but you know I'm coming.
Yeah.
So please let the room be ready. Like, I don't want to sit there in my sweaty plain clothes in the baking heat, like, sipping a mimosa. I'm like, I don't want this. I want to strip down.
Well, you seem very stressed. Do you know what you need?
If they kept me waiting like that, I would put my sweaty plain pum straight in their pool and be like, your problem now.
The thing is, I get quite stressed at the airport. What annoys me the most is when you try and buy something and they go, oh, you got a boarding card? But why do I need my boarding pass for this? Do you think... Of course I'm flying somewhere. Do you think I've gone through security for an hour to buy a packet of minstrels for £8?
That's what really scared me about Heathrow. I was going to Ireland. I used to go all the time when my Nana was still alive. She, like, really stretched that out. Like, 10 years she pretended to die. And you'd go closer and closer and closer to the Ryanair gate, and then there was an off-license right by the door to go on the plane. And they had a big sign there that was like, no ID, no sale. And I was like, no ID? How'd you get in the fucking airport? How'd you get to the gate?
What about you, Josh? You go away on holiday much?
Well, the only holidays I've been on in the last 10 years have been on a badge. So...
How many A's is it?
Badge.
Are you in Peaky Blinders?
Yeah, I am. I told you I'm dangerous. I am...
What are you on? Are you...
A badge. A narrowboat. A badge. Yeah. And there's a lot of stress, you know, there's driving the badge.
You're just saying what you're on. Badge!
Cooking in the badge, boxer size on a badge, aggressive
Stop saying badge! How come you went on a badge holiday?
When I was at uni, some guy who went uni with, he had a badge in Reading. So we went there. To be honest, this is quite sad. For years, it was the only time I've been to London when I was stuck in the megabus bus station waiting to go to Reading on my badge. That was my whole experience of London till about 3 years ago. It was great, though. They had a Greggs.
Yeah. So, do you travel much?
I used to interminably when I was in the theatre. Because I'm an erstwhile thespian, you see.
Yes.
So I went all over the UK, up and down, again and again, and around in awful digs. My dad said I was living off the smell of an oily rag. I thought that was a divine remark.
The same oily rag you used on your mum. Kiri, what do you find stressful about travel over here?
Last girls' holiday I went on was a nightmare. Really horrible. I lacerated my hand on a rock playing in the sea, and then we went to get it sorted out, and it needed 4 stitches, but it was like €200, and I didn't have that. I'd spent it on the holiday. So I just bought some iodine and poured it in the wound, and then sellotaped it up. And then we booked to go to a water park the next day, and I couldn't get it wet because I had it sellotaped and I had to keep it straight. So all the photos of me are basically doing a full-on Nazi salute on all the rides. steroids, trying to keep my wound dry.
Now, one way to make holidays less stressful is to ensure you get to the gate at the airport on time. I've got a time-saving invention here. Would you like to have a go? It's a suitcase, and it's like a ride-on suitcase. Rob, do you want to go?
Yes. I've never wanted to do anything more in my life.
OK, so you can probably figure it out. It's, yeah, open
it comes out there?
And then you can pull up the handle.
Oh, hello.
Pull up that.
What?
It's quite powerful.
Yeah.
Right. Here we go. So you're at... Rob, the flight leaves in 2 minutes. It's over there. You're all the way over there.
Not a problem.
It's a busy airport, Rob. You're never going to make it,
Not a problem, mate. I've got a speedy boarding. Here we go. Is that on?
Mate, honestly, the flight is going.
No! I'll come back round.
I've never seen him this happy.
See you next week! That's the best thing I've ever had. I'm having this now, Jim, I don't know.
That's good.
I mean, it don't corner well.
Darling, that hump, you practically flew.
You
Yeah.
did.
It turned into chitty before my eyes.
You've got to be brave with it. Flying through Gatwick on that. Kids walking 100 metres behind. See you later, kids.
OK, let's get some answers. Most people find going on holiday stressful. What do you think, Rob?
I'd say yeah. Like...
OK, what do you think?
I say yeah.
Yeah, no.
You're saying false. What are you going to go with, Katherine?
We think it's absolutely true.
Yes.
On holiday.
OK, well, I can tell you the answer is false. But 39% of people do find going on holiday stressful.
Thank you very much.
When I went on holiday, I was worried that my elderly nana wouldn't be there when I got back. I needn't have worried. I rushed back from the airport, and there she was, lying at the bottom of the stairs just where I left her. Tell me more about Lewis Hamilton.
I felt a bit cheated.
You felt cheated? You weren't in the race?
No, yeah.
What, because there was no dancing? How were you cheated?
No, I just thought that he was in sixth and he wasn't fast enough. But suddenly Glock, who is actually a buddy of his...
Because he slowed down and then he overtook him to get in the fifth place. I think F1 is piss boring. The last 30 seconds is brilliant. The first 30 seconds is brilliant.
It's like sex.
And then it's an hour and a half.
The last 30 seconds, first 30 seconds, absolutely marvellous. The bit in the middle.
Yeah.
Oh. Although with me, that's only 10 seconds.
But does one of your mates slow down so you can catch up?
I'm one of those people, I don't really like Formula One, and I tend not to really like people who like Formula One. If I meet someone they like Formula One, I don't know, we just don't seem to get on. You know, in fact, what I do now, if I meet someone, I just go, meow. And if their eyes light up, I go, I'll see you later, mate. You just don't connect. I don't connect with people who like Formula One. I don't really get it. I get as much pleasure if you put two washing machines side by side, put them on the same cycle, see which one finished first.
Most people believe in the paranormal. True or false?
This is definitely true, isn't it? And it's normally old ladies who let their pets lick the inside of their mouth. Do you know what I mean? It lost me and a friend. My mum was a diabetic. I come downstairs, jam on the table. She's still with me, you know?
Do you think people believe in the paranormal?
No. I don't know.
I think it's true.
I'll tell you who really winds me up is those psychic mediums. Supposedly the dead are giving them messages, but they give them the first letter of their name. If you were talking through a medium, you'd have more to say than, my name begins with B. Why would you do that? People are sitting in the audience going, he didn't even like charades when he was alive. Why is he doing this to them?
Jodie, do you believe in ghosts?
Yeah, I actually saw a ghost.
You saw a ghost?
I did, at my school. Apparently half the schoolyard was put on top of a graveyard. And so there was all these stories of this white lady, and I swear to God, I saw her at the end of the corridor.
A white lady?
A white... Well, you just see, like, apparition.
Did she say anything to you?
No, you just...
Don't run in the corridor, Jodie!
Don't go in there, there's flour everywhere!
I had any kind of belief in the paranormal beaten out of me by years of Scooby-Doo. I suddenly realised one day, I think it was about the 400th episode, when I'd been led to believe that there was a ghost involved in the mischief that was afoot. It wasn't a ghost at all. After all, it was a very selfish and greedy man.
I think it might be Rich.
Yeah, you could be.
You know when the guy
could
takes
be.
the mask off, it always looks a bit like you.
I did.
You pesky kids.
I had that job for quite a few years.
I think what's
Then
more...
Mo, the bartender, opened up and I moved up. For a while in between, I had an out-of-money experience.
Do you think most people believe in the paranormal? True or false?
Most people don't, no.
What about Derek Acora? Because the one thing, every time I see that show, Most Haunted, I always think, how come every ghost, no matter where it's from in history or location around the world, has got a Scouse accent? He'd be like a 17th century monk. Hello, everybody. Mary loves dick. And all that. He loves that. That's his favourite phrase.
The little girl with the tongue... No, I mean, that sounds bad, doesn't it?
Can we just get social services on the phone, please? OK, all right, you've chosen the child. 20% of children have never seen what?
Is it their feet?
There's a lot of obesity about.
20% of children have never seen Santa Claus.
Most of them haven't.
Is it...
What?
He doesn't exist.
Oh, here we go again.
What a way to find out.
I had to tell my daughter that there was no such thing as a unicorn. And it's tough. But I wanted to prepare her for the future. You know, and things like Santa Claus. And then I hit a unicorn with my car. It was lying in my arms. And it looked up at me and it said, you know, Rich, I've never got to do the things with my life that I wanted to. And then it died. So I'd say unicorn.
Never seen The Country.
That is the right answer. Biggest waste of time.
Nope.
This buzzer.
Oh, is it a buzz?
The biggest waste of time would have to be de-bobbling jumpers. It's a waste of time, because once a jumper's bobbled, that's it. It's always going to bobble. So the most you're going to get an hour without any bobbles on it. You get all the bobbles off, you think you've got a nice jumper again, and it just starts to bobble within, I'd say, less than an hour. It probably pretty much starts straight away. You can't see it. You can't see it, but it's happening all the time. They're just bubbling up. So that is the biggest waste of time. Just accept the fact, once it's bobbled, it's over.
Correct answer. Yeah.
Thank you. Great.
Is it phoning up to complain about something you've not seen or heard just because other people are doing it?
Oh, yes. Brushing of teeth before bed. I know it's good. I know there are some positives, but I don't think it really... There's something about breath in the morning. It seems to be unavoidable. It's just hideous. I mean, my wife brushes her teeth like... She gets like a toothpaste beard. I mean, she really goes for it. But in the morning, it's just unbelievable. I don't know... And it doesn't help that everything begins with H as well. Hello. How did you sleep? I love the fact that you in the morning, you and your wife, hello, hello. Sorry. How do you start the day with your wife?
Well, we share...
Get up!
No.
Get up!
Is it the record of achievement file you had at school? That burgundy folder every teacher went, you'll need this forever. Have you ever been to one interview where they've asked for it? Never.
In fairness, yours was very good, and that's how you got this job.
That's it.
When you're leaving a message, they kept having to go through that, to listen to your message, press 1. To re-record your message, press 2. What is all this? I mean, it's like... People leaving a message, I'm not cutting an album. It's do people actually listen to it again? Do people do that? Do they go, darling, I'll be 5 minutes late. Do we need milk? OK, play it back. OK, let's go one more time on that. Do you know what other function winds me up? Is drafts. Who drafts text messages? Who works on a text message throughout the week? Who takes a country cottage going, I'm working on this text at the moment. I've been through several drafts. It's not ready. Safety announcements on planes. Utterly pointless, isn't it? If he's going to crash, adopt the brace position, because when you're found dead, it'll look like you're trying to blow yourself.
What do you want, though? You don't want to get in a plane and they just go, let's go.
Best thing about life in Britain.
Is it the moonlight glistening off a broken shopping trolley in a canal, reflecting off a dead dog's eyes? Is it that?
It's almost like a Beatles lyric.
You're never more than 500 miles away from Stephen Fry. I met him once. It was like hanging out with Google.
Life in Britain is just brilliant. I mean, I don't know why, but people just love it. And you sense this when people go on holiday. We tend to book holidays for 2 weeks, but then we all have this theory that, well, 10 days would have been enough, you know? So we went for 2 weeks and we had a great time. The hotel was great and it was just fantastic. But, you know, after 10 days, you just want to get back to your life, don't you?
That's usually because you've found another British couple and they keep following you. You sort of make friends on the first 2 days and then you try and couple dump them for the rest of the time. Yeah, we'll meet you by the restaurant. Will we?
OK. Is it the incredibly high standards set by the BBC? I've been away.
Jodie, what do you think? What's the best thing about life in Britain?
I was about to say Strictly.
Yeah.
Oh, how's John Sargent still in it? He can barely walk. Rich, you live here and you...
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah, you live here. What do you like about it?
No one says have a nice day to you, because it's not possible. Your dreams and your hopes and your optimism, all these great things that you have, and then you walk out of your house and a guy on a scaffold pees on your head.
I'll give you a clue. You can display them at the dinner table.
Your balls.
Your Nazi silverware.
Table manners.
Table manners, yeah, good manners is the right answer, I'll give you that. Yes, the best thing about life in Britain is good manners, and that was a survey of contemporary Britain conducted in 1873.
They've been talking about Doctor Who because it was the anniversary, 50 years,
Yeah.
an enormous hoo-ha.
I guess so. I don't watch it, but...
You don't watch it?
No. Is that because you're crouched behind the settee in your house, scared?
No, I just know it's not for me. Like, everyone said everyone loves Doctor Who. Well, it got, 9 million viewers?
I think 10.2 million viewers.
Well, there's 50 million odd people who didn't watch it. It's 50 million. I'm more normal than the people who watched it. I watched a bit of it once. I thought, this is stupid, this show. Like, there's no rules. Anything can happen. The writers must just sit down and go, we can do whatever we want. They could cut and paste a couple of pages of Teletubbies script in the middle of the show and nobody would notice. Nobody would go, that's a bit odd, some Teletubbies have wandered on and made some toast and custard. And it just carries on. It's a load of bollocks. And there's 55 million of us can't be wrong. None of them are in. None of them are in.
John Hurt, he got the role of Doctor Who between when it was on TV originally and then when it was brought back. Which isn't a job, is it?
No.
That's like going, oh, I'm an actor. I played Bilbo Baggins between the first Hobbit movie and the second Hobbit movie.
I sort of believe you were the Hobbit between the films. I'd buy that. My favourite quote about John Hurt was Ian McShane, apparently they're mates, and he said, oh, I'm surprised he got Doctor Who because he can't even use a mobile phone, thus completely disregarding the whole concept of acting. So I'm surprised to see Jeff Goldblum in Jurassic Park because, to my knowledge, he's never met a dinosaur.
I don't get the new actors and stuff, because what they said is good for children, because it teaches them about death. But it doesn't, does it? Because, basically, there's children now going around, well, at least when my gran dies, she'll turn into Peter Capaldi.
In fairness, when your gran dies, that really does teach you about death, doesn't it?
Especially if you pushed her.
Trevor, have you seen Doctor Who? You're from South Africa.
I'm enjoying this. I've never seen any of...
You've never seen Doctor Who?
I know Doctor Who's big, and in South Africa there's a lot of white people that enjoy it, and... You know, the one thing I know about Doctor Who is recently they had the whole black Doctor Who discussion. They always have that. They had it with James Bond, and now they had it with Doctor Who. They said, oh, when are we going to have a black Doctor Who? It's never. Like, no, I don't think it makes sense. Like, why would you, if you're an alien, why would you choose to be black? If you're trying to be, like, in disguise and going to places, it's just not... It's just like James Bond, he can't be black, because you can't blend in Moscow when you're black. Like, you can't... Because then it takes away this... He has to introduce himself. My name's Bond, James... But if you're black, then you walk in and people... Ah, it's Mr. Bond, Mr. Bond. Mr. Bond, everybody knows you. Don't force it. Just make another doctor or something.
Let's have a look and see if Doctor Who is up there. The most talked about thing. Yes, the 50th anniversary episode of Doctor Who was watched by 10 million people. True Doctor Who fans are called Whovians, and once they've left the room, dweebs, nerds and virgins. OK, John's team, what do you think the nation should be talking about this week?
Is it the football fixing scandal? Ooh. Apparently, there's been kind of all kinds of fixing in lower league games. I don't think it's an issue. These people aren't earning that much money in the lower leagues. When I used to work at Waterstones, if someone had offered me 50 grand to put a book under the wrong letter, I'd have done it. These people need the money.
Yeah, but the difference is nobody was cheering for you to put the book under the right letter.
No,
that would be hard. If I was your fan, if I was there watching, going, come on, Josh, you can do it, W, W. And then you're like, C, and then,
What I don't understand is how it took them so long to work it out. My first question would have been, why are Asian people betting millions of pounds on the Northern Conference East? If I've got a mate and we're going, I'm just going to nip into the bookies. Oh, what are you betting on? Oh, Shanghai Tigers are playing this week. So you don't seem to know anything about the Chinese football.
As a Plymouth fan, I hope we have been fixing matches, because the other explanation is that we're shit.
Best chant I ever heard at a football ground was from Plymouth fans. I went to see Leyton Orient and Plymouth were playing. And at one point they went, "Are you watching Exeter?" And there was 0-0.
Our rivalry with Exeter is very vicious. I remember we played Exeter when their players got sent off, and Plymouth fans shouted, "You dirty northern bastards." They're 20 miles up the A38.
Claudia, what do you think of this match fixing?
Well, good. I think everything should be fixed, and we should be... So then we don't have to watch it.
We don't even have to do it. We don't really have to do it. If we all agree that Plymouth beat Exeter 3-0...
Who cares? Let's all have a nap. A, it's way too long, the football. 2, there aren't enough goals. I like, put goals all the way... Make it inside.
Put goals all the way round?
All the way round.
I was with you for a bit, and then when you said that, I think you should be removed from the committee for football improvement.
If I was a gambling man, I'm not really, but I can understand why you would want to fix the match, because obviously it reduces the odds a lot, doesn't it? You're more likely to win if you can get an organised crime gang behind you to make the result what you bet on.
Would you like to win this evening, Jack?
Win what?
We're playing a game.
Oh.
Are there scores on this game?
Oh, for
What are the
Jack.
rules? I'm going to throw it. I'm going to throw this episode.
Yeah.
I'll
Been
do
doing
it.
quite a good job already, but... Ask me a question.
What else have the nation been talking about?
Not bras, that's right. Yeah, Queen's bra maker.
What happened?
Yeah. They wouldn't let me in. I said, let me in! I just want to be in the changing rooms. That's all I wanted.
What's the big deal?
I just want to be in a room where the Queen's had her tits out. That's
Yeah.
all. Let me in!
Sean, are you trying to throw this?
Yeah. No, is it the Bulgarians and the Romanians are gathering like a storm cloud of evil on the shores of Calais, about to invade our country? And similar to the Vikings, very similar to the Vikings came to burn our houses down. They're coming to do them up. It's the scaremongering of scurrilous papers like the Mail and the Express and Nigel Farage about Bulgarians and Romanians. We don't even know what they're good at yet. They're not here. Like the Irish are good at roads, Polish are good at plumbing. Bulgarians, fingers crossed, it's Knickerbocker glories.
I think it'd be very nice if a Romanian came over and actually got the job of running UKIP and actually turfed Farage out. Someone called Nigel Faratsky or something.
Came in and undercut him.
Came in and undercut him, said, I can do this for less.
OK. David Cameron has announced benefit restrictions to migrants, so in a bid to curb the number of people coming to the UK. What would you do, Claudia, if you wanted to discourage people from coming to the UK?
Well, just show them a picture.
Show them a picture of the orange people that you guys have. Those people are weird.
Orange people?
Yeah.
That's me!
You're judging people by the colour of their skin.
That's not skin, my friend. That's not
How dare
skin.
you? How dare you?
That is not skin.
Not the kind of thing we do here.
Is it? Can we not just have like a slogan like Britain so shit even the Scottish want to leave?
But didn't they try and put people off by saying it's cold here?
Yeah, they did. They were also saying that the streets were not paved with gold.
No shit.
No, they are paved with shit.
They've got to come. Who's going to breastfeed my kids? Will you do it for
It's
me?
a little bit sour. You get used to it. I always put a bit of icing sugar around my nipple.
Trevor, you've recently come here, you worked here. What do you think?
You guys aren't very friendly. Like, I mean...
What now?
Look, it's partly because of your weather and just, like, your lives and stuff, but you guys aren't...
The weather first, and then just our lives.
Yeah, and just, you guys are very... Like, you're not very friendly. I don't know why you guys are stressed out about immigrants as well, because, like, when it's sportsmen, then you guys love them. You don't want workers, you want sportsmen.
We should have some kind of border control that's basically like a sport.
Yeah, just have goalposts and then, like a cricket field. Yeah. It's like, hey, Stochki, how'd you get into the car? I hit the 6. I don't know.
President Obama, he's become president of America last week. The main talking point is in his speech, acceptance speech, he said to his daughters in a very sort of touching moment, he said, "You can have that puppy now." Which is actually a pretty crap promise, isn't it? If you're president of the United States, you'd at least say you can have a pony on the moon. And I'm going to have a penguin. That's what I'd do if I was president of the United States. I'd have a penguin just wandering around the White House like that. And I'd dress him up as a general. And everyone had to salute him wherever he went.
But there is a general, like a penguin who's a general of the... Is it the Norwegian army?
Have you been watching a lot of Walt Disney films recently?
I'm telling you. Google it. Not now, we're busy. But, you know, there is actually... I bet somebody in this audience knows that that's a fact.
What, the people?
Right? Look at that. Facts.
I don't know whether we're really covering the Obama story in the detail we should. Seems a bit penguin-y to me.
It must be quite tense for him. He knows he's president, but he knows he doesn't become president till January. It's a bit like when you're at school and your girlfriend's 15 years and 9 months. You're thinking... Come on, fly by. When you're at school, I said...
Oh, I see, right.
Oh, right, when you... I thought you meant when you hang outside of school.
I weighed myself this morning, right, for this, right? I guess, just have a guess at what I weigh. Just have a guess. I know this is...
I want to remain friends. I would rather not take part in this guessing game.
What do you reckon?
I reckon...
2 Ronnie Corbett's.
2 Ronnie Corbett's.
Sean's being polite, he meant Barker.
I'm going to join the initiative and I'm going to set my target as the 5th of April, right? And I'm going to get down... Apparently, my target weight is 13.5. That's what I should be getting down to. I'm going to go April the 5th. That's end of the tax year. And then when that bloke comes on the telly going, time is running out, I can pretend he's talking about my life.
The raunchy vicar who was banned from the clergy for 12 years for being drunk in services and swinging. Yeah, she's a swinging vicar. Not only did she do swinging, but she was also a voyeur, because if she believed that God would be watching. So that's a bit kinky.
Yeah.
Started.
Come on, God, you love it.
Yeah. But I just think all that praying in the daytime and swinging at the night time, imagine, must have made havoc with her knees.
It'd be great if she did the marriage, wouldn't it? She says, "Do you take him?" Because I know I have.
She only got caught when she turned up wearing the wrong dog collar.
There are lots of clues for all the keys in the collection plate.
I think that this is actually... The woman that should be blamed for this, or the bloke, is actually the careers officer who told her to go into it in the first place. Because at some point, they've sat down with her and said, "What are you into?" And she's gone, "I really like motorbikes, getting really pissed and shagging other people's husbands." And at some point, they've gone, "You thought of being a vicar?"
Obviously, this swinging situation, people are just meeting for the first time, I imagine, or you know, they've organised it on the internet and then they've got together. Do you think there's a bit of pillow talk, a little bit of, like, in the middle of it? Like, what do you do for a living, then? "I'm a vicar." "Yeah, right, sure you are, yeah."
That's better than, hey, love, have a guess how much I weigh. But you can't guess, can you?
Shall we see whether this female vicar misbehaving is one of the most talked about things this week? Yes, a female vicar has been banned from the clergy for drunken behaviour and sexual indiscretions. Let us not forget Luke 23, a plumber from Dagenham who she met on the internet. Her congregation got suspicious when she said today's hymns are him, 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 and those two fellas from the back. Let's go. Fingers on buzzers, 2 more things to guess.
Well, there's been a big hoo-ha, hasn't it? The banks have they've took this 1.5% off. The government told them to take 1.5% off interest rates, and some of the banks are refusing to pass it on to us. And they've actually said, we're not charities. We're not charities. You're like, well, hold on a minute, you've got short memories, haven't you? Remember the other week when you were like, can we lend some money?
Jimmy, a lot of people are buying gold as well.
A lot of people are buying
They're
gold?
buying
I know
gold.
you're doing very well, Louis. Don't go on about it.
They're keeping it at home.
Oh, I'm buying gold.
One thing I've noticed is Cockney rhyming slang. Merchant banker no longer means wanker.
What does it mean now?
Unemployed.
The world.
You like the look of the world?
Yeah.
Half the world's population has never what?
In a plastic bag.
It's exactly what I have on the card, yes.
I have shot in a plastic bag.
Why did you a plastic bag?
I was 13 years old and I forgot my keys. After school, and my mum, as a security measure, locks the door between the kitchen and the rest of the house. So I managed to break into the kitchen, and then I got there, I thought I was home dry, ready, you know, you kind of relax a little bit, you're like, OK, I found it, it's time, and the door was locked.
Why didn't you go back out and do it in the garden?
In my own garden.
Half the world's population has never backcombed a badger. A big like goth badger.
Is it half the world has never used a computer?
Oh, you're not far off with that, yeah.
Half the world's population has used a computer. Oh, that's the same thing, isn't it?
Yeah. Give us a clue, Jimmy. Is it mobile phones?
That is the right answer.
Is it?
Yeah, it's near enough to get the point, yeah. Yes. Half the world's population has never made or received a phone call. It's like half the world's population doesn't care who gets voted off X Factor. So at the end of that round, it's 4 points for Sean's team and 3 points for Jason's team. And the winner is the name of our final round. Here is your first one. Most annoying thing about work colleagues.
The most annoying thing about work colleagues is that they always go running to the boss, accusing you of sexual harassment. And it doesn't matter how many times you move jobs, different town, different name. It keeps cropping up as a recurring theme. He's doing it again! It's like the 8th time in a year, and none of it is true. Is it that?
Is it when they come in and they go, oh, I had a dream last night, and you really want to just go, can I stop you there? Couldn't give a shit. Right,
I get a bit annoyed with people who do things to me in dreams. So, like, if I had a dream about you, I'd be a bit funny with you the next day.
Would you?
And if you were nice to me,
You had a dream about me?
Not that kind of dream, Jimmy.
Least pleasant voice.
Oh, is it Laura off the X Factor, according to Louis?
Yeah, Louis. Has she got the least pleasant voice, has she?
She was the least pleasant voice last
On
week
that
of
night.
the two in the sing-off. And no regrets.
No regrets, just got to move on, live your life.
The worst voices are the ones in my head. The ones in my head that say, start fires. Yes, you. No, I won't kill Jimmy.
Your voices are so evil. That's not... My voice goes, just as I'm dropping off, just goes, have you locked the back door?
Jimmy, give us a clue.
She's from London.
Oh, great, you've narrowed it down to
Hold
16
on.
million.
I was going to say, is it?
She's got big teeth. There you go.
Esther Ranson?
No.
Janet Street Porter.
Correct. Did you know, for example, in a recent survey, 80% of Scottish men claim they regularly surf the web until they were told that the fruit machine in the chippy is not actually part of the internet. 7% of 80-year-olds have used email, and it's even better for them because they love spam. 21% of people text whilst on the loo. They're on pay-as-you-go. And 47% of men would give up sex for 6 months in return for a 50-inch plasma TV. And 47% of women said, deal. Right, let's get started. What are you talking about? That's the name of our first round. We've teamed up with a leading polling organisation and they've asked the British nation what are the top uses of the internet. It's our panellists' job to guess the British public's top 5 uses of the internet. Sean, your team to go first. What do you think people use the internet for?
Well, Carol, you're on the internet.
I'm on the internet all the time. I tell you what I do. I shop on the internet. I buy absolutely everything on the internet.
You're not worried about fraud and all that sort of stuff?
No.
You're not worried about people nicking your identity and that?
No.
I bet your password is proper confusing, though, isn't it? You've got an amazing password that you've actually got to solve 3 sums to get the password.
I buy a ton of books from Amazon, but I actually go to the factory and I never ever use their website.
You just go to the depot in Leicester?
Yeah, and there's one in Germany. I just like to be able to browse and see them in the boxes and, you know...
It would be amazing if Amazon opened up a shop where you could browse. Yeah.
I find it weird when they do that thing where they sort of suggest other things that you might like to buy because of what you've bought previously. Like, I bought your DVD at Christmas, right? And then it
Thanks
said,
very much.
you like Jimmy Carr's DVD, you might also like a Police Academy 5 assignment, Miami Beach.
Whereas actually, you'd be more likely to like Mission to Moscow, which is the 6th in the series.
But you were great in both of those films, so...
I tell you, I bought your DVD at Christmas as well, and you, quite rightly, you know, they offer you things that you think would be associated. And there's an inflatable bondage chair that came up online. But
well, there must have been some other things that you bought as well. I'll tell you what you would love.
They were also offering Mein Kampf. Jimmy, you might like Mein Kampf. It's a book by a young writer called Adolf Hitler.
999. It is, the recommendations is an odd thing because it's sort of... I don't mind buying stuff on Amazon, but when the recommendations come up, I do sometimes think, is that me? I've got to change.
It would freak you out if it happened in Tesco, wouldn't it? You know what I mean? If you were, like, buying some tuna and someone went, do you like tuna? You tried it with pasta? It's well nice. Or if somebody came and bought your shopping last minute. Like, you've done all the work, bought it, and you put your bid in for your shopping, you're lining up in Tesco and someone's gone, I think you'll find that's my shopping now.
David, do you buy anything on... You buy eBay stuff, don't you?
I recently bought on eBay a 5-foot actual-size inflatable giant penguin. And it's the first time ever in my life I have thought, wow, when my parents were my age, they had 2 kids in a house. And I have an actual-size 5-foot...
Right, let's have a look and see whether shopping is one of the top 5 uses of the internet.
Yay!
I hope you enjoyed those clips. If you want to watch full episodes of 8 out of 10 Cats, then you can on my YouTube channel. Just, you know, search for it on YouTube and you'll find it, because it's there.